about 77.1 kilos. This is a fight for the champion's belt. First fighter, the fighter from Moldova, Luca Poclit. Second fighter, the fighter from Moldova, Sergiu Barbarosa. I remind you, ladies and gentlemen, the title of the fight, MMA rules, 5 rounds, 5 minutes each. But before start fighting, please stand up to listen to the anthem of Republic of Moldova. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start the fight.
Fighters to the center. Respect each other. Listen to my command. I remind you, it is prohibited any strike to the back of the hand, to the spine. No elbows, knee to the head while you stand. Don't grab the grind and the equipment. Show a clean fight. Shake your hands. Ready? Ready? Fight!
Welterweight title on the line here, main event of Eagles Fighting Championship 7. My name is Daniel Austin. Thank you for joining us here for this round. Round number 1 of the scheduled 5-rounder. This is going to be an interesting matchup stylistically. Big left hand by Barbarosa as Poclit in the black. Very skilled takedown artist. Knows how to get somebody down and do some damage. Barbarosa, on the other hand, very skilled defensively. He's a very slippery customer and hard to deal with. He knows how to get out of just about any situation, so we'll have to see if Poclit goes for the takedown and how Barbarosa is able to defend that, should it happen. Right now, both guys content just to feel each other out in their stand-up game. Cracking sound of that low kick. Barbarosa's got a lot of teammates on the card that were fighting earlier today, as does Poclit. Whoa. That one cracked the cup of Barbarosa. Let's take a look at it. Yep. Right where the sun don't shine. Back to action here. Barbarosa lands. That left hand is finding a home, I'll tell you what. It's a straight left jab. Here we go. Poclit had a chance there. But as I said, Barbarosa very good defensively, able to get out of that situation and right back up to a vertical base. Two minutes gone by here in this opening round. It's almost silent here in the Menage Arena. So you can almost hear a pin drop. You can definitely hear those low kicks cracking. This crowd, though, a lot of people sitting forward in their seats, literally on the edge of their seats for this one. They exchange shots now in center cage. I think maybe these guys are pacing themselves. They know they've got 5 rounds to deal with. I'm no mathematician, but I think that's 25 minutes total if this thing does go the distance. guys very cautious here. In this opening round, neither one willing to rush in and make a mistake. And again, want to pace yourself if it's a 5-round fight. But then again, you've got to do enough to win the round. You've got to do something to make the judges scored in your favor. So far, Barbarosa, for me, with that straight left, has been doing the most damage. Other than that, not a whole lot happening here. Leg kicks by both guys, as Poclit now seems to have become the aggressor, as we're inside 1 minute left. On paper, these guys are almost mirror images of each other as this thing starts to break down a little bit with 30 seconds left on the clock. Both guys the same height, same weight, similar body structures, just about the same age. Only difference is Barbarosa has a lot more professional experience. Looking for the takedown here, see if he can finish it. No, Poclit lands on top, now he's on his back. He's got a well, for a minute there, he had it on deep. Let's see if he can stick with it and finish this thing. There's the horn. Round number 2 underway here. Poclit slowly circling to his left and closing in on his opponent. Here he comes, really throwing that left kick with some smoke behind it. Barbarosa now stalking him. Barbarosa trying to close down the distance now. Poclit steps on the gas. Take a look at the cauliflower ears on Barbarosa. He's definitely been in some battles. 22 total fights under his belt. Poclit just 3. But I get the feeling though that even though these guys are really taking their time here, being careful, it's a technical kind of a striking encounter so far. A little bit of hesitation from both guys. you do get the feeling that when things do finally go down, when they do explode, that it's going to be a huge explosion and that the fight could finish very quickly. I just get that kind of a feeling right now as 2 minutes have gone by and the crowd's starting to get a little bit restless here. See if they can maybe change the tide of this fight. Sometimes the crowd response causes changes in the game plan. It's a great crowd on hand here. Pretty sure this place is absolutely sold out. The Manai Arena. It's the first time that Eagles Fighting Championship has run this particular building here in Chisinau. It's a little bit bigger of a venue and a good sign that Eagles Fighting Championship is growing. Poclit closing the distance a little bit. There's the left again from Barbarosa. And again, he's got a great straight left, and he sometimes likes to bring it around the side. Again, the action slowing down here. Tags him though with that shot. Poclit closing in on him now. Barbarosa fires back. Oh, solid shot that time. Echo throughout the arena. It's going to be hard to score this thing in the second round if you're a judge, because it's like really the amount of damage that's been done, the amount of significant strikes that have landed are not that high. And at different times, both fighters have shown that they're the one being the aggressor, ring generalship, so to speak, cage generalship, if you will. But these are also very important rounds because time is going by, rounds are going by, somebody's winning these rounds. And so these first couple rounds here could prove very significant as this fight wears on, should it go the distance. Closing seconds, and here we go, round number 3 between Luca Poclit and Sergiu Barbarosa. This one for the UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Left hand connected on the way out there, and a hard leg kick almost the back of the legs, the hamstring area of Barbarosa. That'll hurt. That'll cramp up your leg, and if he keeps tagging that same spot like he's doing, it'll slow down Barbarosa and pay dividends later in the fight. Oh, that one really hurt him. Tell you what, those little shots, this may not be a non-stop action-packed fight, but those leg kicks will take a toll. There it is again. Poclit really zeroing in now on that lead leg. Like to the outside of the thigh of Sergiu Barbarosa. Keep in mind that the championship is vacant right now. And also keep in mind Barbarosa is also chiseling away at the lead leg of Poclit. These leg kicks may be the story developing in this matchup. Oh, that time he brought it up to the head. He may have surprised Barbarosa. Barbarosa, lots of good movement. Wow. Took a head kick on the glove, but a 4-ounce glove. Poclit now, getting a little bit busier in there. There's a hard leg kick. Barbarosa nods his head. He's eaten quite a few of those right in the same exact spot. He's going to be sleeping on the left side of his body tonight. Or the next several nights for that matter. There's that leg kick again. Nice combination there as he followed up the kick with the left hand. Barbarosa's been throwing a sneaky little uppercut a couple times in this round. Ooh, and you can see he's starting to feel those leg kicks now. Fires back with leg kicks of his own. Solid body kick from Poclit. You can see now that the fight is starting to go in a certain direction. All those leg kicks are starting to take their toll. Barbarosa a little bit nimbly walking around on that lead leg now. Although he has done quite a bit of damage to the leg of Poclit as well. If he can zoom in on that leg too, would also be advantageous for him. Poclit looked like he was getting ready to uncork something there, but Barbarosa creating more space. Solid head kick again now. Ooh, he had him up against the cage, but chose not to come in. Now he's checking that kick. Poclit is mixing it up. He's right kicking to the leg and left kicking to the head. Surprised that Poclit has really only gone for one takedown so far. From what I've seen of this kid, he's very, very skilled at taking his opponent down and doing damage on the ground, but he seems more than content here to just stand up with Barbarosa. That's it.
Ready? Ready? Fight!
Round 4.
Here we go with round 4 of this main event title attraction. Welterweight championship on the line at 77.1 kilos. Luca Poclit in the black, Sergiu Barbarosa in the blue, both guys local from here in Chisinau, Moldova. Left jab scores from Poclit, and another solid leg kick. There's another kick, this time from the opposite side. Poclit has proven in his previous fights that he's a very, very apt grappler. But here showing that he's much more well-rounded than he's shown in his previous fights, keeping this one on the feet. Whoa, his right hand just crossed Barbarosa, clipped him in the nose, perhaps in the cheek. 1 minute gone by. Poclit now brings the left leg up. Solid leg kick. He always goes back to the leg kick. Barbarosa's eaten a number of those things. Still not showing too many signs of damage. You know they're starting to add up. Poclit continues to pursue. Nails him with a left jab. Here comes Barbarosa. Leg kick is caught. Poclit looking to take out the other leg. He's got that right leg real high as Barbarosa hanging onto the cage, and down he goes. Poclit finally going for the takedown here in round number 4. Maybe he was just trying to soften up Barbarosa until he was ripe for the pickings. Take a look at that left thigh now. You can see the damage has been done. And Poclit now has got an outstanding wrestling background all over him now like a cheap suit. Switches now. Well, that knee was dangerously low, didn't connect as Barbarosa sprawls out, and I think he may have caught one between the legs there. I don't know if this is an injury or if the referee's calling the fight or what's happening. I thought he caught a low blow, but Barbarosa, it looked like, now that I think it looks like he's grabbing his hand. And now the referee, there are no timeouts in MMA. There are no timeouts. He's trying to restart the matchup. The clock is still going. And the referee is trying to get him back into the position they were in before Barbarosa took an injury timeout, let's say. Very awkward moment here in round number 4, as it seems like Barbarosa has suffered some kind of an injury to his hand, maybe his wrist, and now Poclit trying to capitalize. Barbarosa managed to buy himself at least 30 seconds or more to recover, and now Poclit in a standing position, looking to drop some bombs. Oh, that one tagged him. Poclit now joining him down on the canvas. The full guard of Barbarosa. Poclit trying to remain active, throwing the right hand, but Barbarosa, now he's got some distance to work with now. That right hand is still finding a home. Trying to move into side control, it looked like, in the scramble, but just trying to posture up and drop some bombs here. It's paying dividends. A lot of those shots are stretching out and connecting. That one narrowly missed. Both guys sweating profusely now. Starting to feel the pace of this fight, a very slow, methodical pace. That left hand found the mark right on the cheek. Oh, and look at that, he goes right in the mouth now. Poclit's in full mouth, but does he have enough left to rain down those fight-finishing shots? Calling for action here. Poclit's in full mount. He's looking for the big money shot, I think. I think he just needs to get busy here. He's trying to trap down the arms of Barbarosa, but in doing so, Barbarosa able to sneak out. I told you, he's very, very slippery defensively. And that's how round number 4 is. 5 minutes. Let's get it on.
Time. Ready? Ready? Fight!
Round 5.
Well, how do you guys have this thing scored so far? Should it go the distance here in round number 5? As I said, those first couple rounds, which were kind of tit for tat, are going to be very, very interesting. I think that somebody's going to be disappointed here should this thing go the full distance, because those first 2.5 rounds are kind of up in the air. There's the solid low kicks coming in once again from Poclit. Corner of Poclit really urging him to be more active here in this 5th and final round. Barbarosa, though, seems to be the one pursuing. Poclit. Low kicks, at times fading takedowns. Left hand connects. Barbarosa keeping just out of distance, at times closing just in, and what he does is eating kicks. As I said, on paper, both these guys are exactly the same as far as height and weight are concerned. We go to the ground now. Poclit trying to wrap him up, but Barbarosa is scrambling here. And he ends up in the guard of Poclit. So now we'll see what Barbarosa can do on top. We've seen that Poclit can land some bombs from this position. Poclit now content just to wrap up the arms of Barbarosa, not allow him to do that. Wow, referee standing them up very quickly here. I think this ref wants to give the crowd as much action as possible, but not even really giving Barbarosa a chance to on the ground there. There's the low kick right in that same spot, man. That has really slowed down Barbarosa. Poclit shoots in, but gets caught. Barbarosa's got the right arm around the neck. And now Poclit pulls him down. Both guys very sweaty in there and slippery. Inside 2 minutes in this fight. Referee calling for action. Wouldn't be surprised to see him stand this thing back up. Both guys exhausted. Still got something left in the tank, but you can see the frustration on the face of Barbarosa. And the sound of disapproval coming from this crowd here in Chisinau. Solid body shot there from Poclit. Low kicks from both sides now. 1 minute left in the fight. This is where it's do or die time right here, folks. This is anybody's ball game, depending on how those first couple rounds were scored. Both guys need to dig down deep. This is where you're going to find out what both fighters are really made of. Poclit says, come on, man. You want to do it? Let's do it. Body kick. Push kick. Dropping that guard more and more as he shoots in for the takedown. Poclit sprawls out and forces him down onto his back. Dropping bombs now. This is a good strategy for Poclit. He's not staying close to him, and he's on top, landing punches. Poclit doing some damage at the end of the round. He may have just stolen. Judges really taking their time here as they're still dotting all the I's and crossing the T's. And we will send it up to Anatol Kotrobai for the official decision.
After a complicated judges' decision, the winner is, and the champion is, Luca Poclit!
There's your winner by decision. Luca Poclit wins it